Well, hello, my name is Matthew Gunderson. I'm the CEO of Plato Academy Schools, and I'm very excited to have you here and to have this video welcoming existing families and also introducing prospective families to who Plato Academy Schools are, what we do, what makes us unique. I've been with Plato Academy Schools for 9 years. I was Director of School Improvement and Quality Assurance for 6 years, worked very closely with Mr. Christopoulos, the founder and visionary behind Plato Academy Schools, and I was the founding principal of Plato Academy Tampa. At Plato Academy, our mission is to provide students with high academic and behavioral standards in a nurturing environment. We're enthusiastically supporting students and working together to create a family environment where students feel welcomed, loved, and appreciated. And we really view ourselves as a family. One of the things that really distinguishes us from other schools is that we are K through 8. There's a great Harvard study that shows how the students, when they transition from 5th to 6th grade in the K through 8 model, they don't suffer the learning loss that they do in the bigger schools. Our schools range in size from 364 students to 546, and your average public elementary school is between 600 and 700 students. Your average public middle school is around 12 to 1,400 students. So what happens at Plato Academy is we get to know children really well on a first name basis, initially in kindergarten, and then we get to know them better and better every year that they're with us all the way through 8th grade. Prospective parents really need to know what separates Plato Academy from other schools is that we offer instruction in the Greek language and culture and tradition every single day to all of our students. In grades K through 6, students are getting 30 minutes of instruction in Greek language every day, and then in 7th and 8th grade, the students are actually earning high school credit for their foreign language requirement. And it separates us from other schools because not only are students learning a second language, but they're boosting their cognitive abilities by learning a second language. It really prepares them well for college prep. Greek is the mother language of English. About 50% of the English language is based on Greek roots. And that's a great foundational knowledge if you're studying the history and origins of words. But not only do we study Greek language, we study Greek culture and tradition. And as Americans, it's an integral part of our identity. When you visit Washington, D.C., you'll see that even the architecture there is modeled after Greek ideas and concepts. And our democracy is very Greek in and of itself, that the people make the decisions and elect their government leaders. Also, the idea that Greeks truly celebrate independence. And as Americans, that's a concept, of course, that we embrace and hope to nurture within our students. One of the questions parents commonly ask is, what are charter schools? How are they different than public schools and private schools? Charter schools are public schools. We use public dollars, but I would venture to say that we use them very carefully. We try to spend the money on technology, equipment, and curriculum that are of benefit to the students with low administrative overhead costs. So basically, when a parent chooses to send their child to Plato Academy, instead of that money going to their locally zoned public school, the money then comes to Plato Academy. Like private schools, though, we do require all of our students to wear uniforms, and we have very high academic and behavioral standards that promote a positive culture where students feel very safe, where students are not just a number, and where students are very well known by many adults in each building. And the adults truly treat the students like extended family, and we show students that they're cared for and loved. Like any public school, Plato Academy welcomes all students. We have students who are learning English as a second language. We have students who are on plans that help them with specific physical disabilities. And we also allow the students to get special accommodations to help them work with learning disabilities. We have a great gifted program that challenges kids who think outside of the box and gives them different opportunities to learn and explore ideas in ways that may not happen in the traditional classroom. And we also have something called Advanced Placement Club for students who may not qualify as gifted, but they are above average, and we give them additional opportunities to explore big ideas. A major component of who we are as a family of schools is that parents are required to volunteer 30 hours a year. And that parent volunteerism happens in many different ways, whether it's on the PTO, whether it's with all pro dads, whether it's reading to students in the lower grades, or whether it's helping decorate classrooms or run campus-wide fundraising events. When parents show up at the school and kids see their parents getting involved or their friends' parents getting involved in the life of the school, the students know that the parents care about where their kids go to school, and the parents think that's a place worthy of their time. And that has a very positive impact on the culture of the school. When parents are a regular part of it, it shows that there's not just the teachers and students who care, but the parents do as well. Plato Academy has a proud tradition of academic excellence. Our schools are A-rated on average, and we have a great acceptance rate into the most challenging and competitive high school programs. Our students often go on to become valedictorians, salutatorians, and now they're moving on to college and careers, and our alumni network is strong and growing. A big idea that we present here at Plato Academy is called arete. And arete means striving for excellence. And you achieve arete not by achieving excellence, but it's the pursuit of excellence itself that you accomplish and achieve arete. And so we have a culture of arete here where we encourage children to try, and even when they make mistakes, that's okay. Making mistakes is part of achieving arete. So it's a growth mindset that we encourage kids to try and to be ready to have mistakes happen, but then to dust themselves off, get back up, and keep trying again. The number one thing that principals do at their schools for their students is ensure their safety. That's their most important job. And there's two elements of safety that our principals are responsible for ensuring happen for every single child. The students must be physically safe, no fear for their health, safety, or welfare. But we also require that our students feel emotionally safe at their school so that they can focus on what's truly important, and that's learning. Physical and emotional safety are principals' number one jobs before we even look at academics or character development. I want to thank you for taking the time to learn more about Plato Academy and to consider continuing to send your child to our amazing schools, or if you're a prospective parent, learning more about making the right choice for what's best for your child. Everything we do here is about putting the best interest of children first, and that's what all of the hundreds of teachers and staff and myself are dedicated 100% to do. And we do that by creating small schools that are family friendly, where children are well known and cared for by many adults, and that they learn to appreciate and speak the Greek language and to value its tradition and cultures.